Okay, so just so everybody knows, Greg's father-in-law passed away late last night, so he will not be here today, and will probably be have a different schedule this week, depending on what happens. So thoughts and prayers are with him, family at this time. So if you see him, hear him, talk to him, whatever, make sure you give me your condolences. So tough time for the family. So that being said, I'm just gonna kind of go back to, some of you may have heard this already, but the why behind these huddles. Right? These huddles aren't just to be talked at. The intention of these huddles is to come together as a team so that we all know what's going on with each other, at work, at home, and what's going on for the work week. And to hold ourselves accountable to some of these things, whether it be metrics, communication, or just that we're all here every single day with each other more than we are with our families, some of us. So it's gonna be a little bit different of a huddle than normal, because I'm gonna explain the whys behind everything. I know I've done this once quickly, but I don't think everybody was here that heard that message potentially. I know Nick wasn't. I don't know if David was. Mitch is now here, so I wanna make sure everybody gets the why behind what we do during the huddle. So first thing is personal news. So personal news is, I've got this going on in my life. So today is a great example with Greg, right? If Greg was standing here today and it had just happened, or maybe they were in the hospital, it's something that you're saying that's, whether it's exciting or bad news, but it's something that may be affecting you at work, right? Outside of work. Is it distracting? Is it whatever? Hey, I just got engaged. I'm buying a house. I got in a car accident on the way to work here on Saturday. Never happens. Right? All those things that make it like, where if you're not on your game, it's this is why. Right? Or hey, I might have to take a phone call because I might have to arrange a funeral thing. Or insert any other thing. I just had a baby. So I might get a phone call about that. You were at home. So.
Having another one?
So that's what.
I told I can't.
Hey. As long as it's during off season, maybe we can have a conversation.
She didn't decline that, so.
So that's the intent behind the personal news. Not, hey, on Saturday I grilled out and had a good time. Right? This is what's going on. Sure, if you want to share that because you thought it was that exciting, great. If you use the product and you said, hey, I just did this, I went fishing on this lake for the first time and I'm gonna relay that to every single customer because I thought it was the greatest thing. Perfect, right? But that's the intent of the personal news. So with that being said, does anybody have any personal news they'd like to share?
Had a baby.
Does everybody know Chris had a baby?
Just moved into my apartment on Friday and Saturday. That was fun.
Moving is always fun.
Oh yeah.
I never want to do it again.
Nope.
New life steps, huh?
Yeah.
So, anybody else?
I put 220 miles on the YXZ.
Where'd you go?
We were in Black River Falls.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Nice area.
That machine rips.
Would you sell all your friends at YXC
Oh, dry, yeah.
compared to the Razor? Oh,
My old
Razor 800.
My old Razor was a piece of shit.
My buddy Nick and I had just bought that jet ski last week. He took that out we rode for like 6 hours yesterday, so it was fun. He's enjoying his new machine, so.
How was his radio?
Yeah. On back order.
So, awesome. Okay, the other thing we do is talk about customer review of the week. We do that to reiterate whether it's positive or negative what happened. Hopefully, it's always positive, right? To go we do work hard and we do have high expectations, so that we have these good experiences from the customers, that they want to leave a review. Where when we ask, can you do me a favor to leave a review, that they do. So, just keep that in mind, that that's the why behind we do it. So, this week we had 2 reviews, a positive and a negative. So, positive was the guy that bought the R7, Josh Barva.
Yep.
So, just said, hey, they're super easy to work with, made the deal work for me, essentially what it said. The bad review that we got was good intentions. Chris did a 30-day follow-up on a customer that bought a watercraft. However, they had an issue with it and they don't feel like they got help. So the example was that they called here after they bought it, and the response to something not working was to read the owner's manual. So if you put yourself in the customer's shoes, and you just bought a machine from whether it was a $5,000 machine or a $100,000 boat, and you called to ask for help, and the answer was read the owner's manual, how would you feel?
I'd be pissed.
So, where I want to go with that is that if you don't know the answer of the question, or you can't figure out the why behind it, ask somebody else. Get somebody else involved so that we can come up with a solution, instead of leaving them with a sour taste in their mouth.
I tried seeing when he would be able to be up for a phone call and
Yeah.
unfortunately didn't respond.
So, we'll take care of that. So we do have an opportunity to change that perception of that customer. So all these negatives are all opportunities to earn them back. And in most cases, if you do it correctly, you can earn that customer back for life, where they would tell everybody about it. So, when you see or hear those things, whether it's a bad review, an upset customer on the phone, somebody out in public that saw your shirt and goes, oh yeah, the last time I was there, blah, blah, blah.
Pretty
I'm
much.
telling you right now, figure out a way to make it right. Cause I don't wanna have a story where there's a but at the end of it. We all know those stories where it's like, oh yeah, I did my machine there, but this. Right, it was a great place to eat, but I had to wait an hour and a half. It was a great experience, but this. So, that's the why behind it. So,
I believe he's in a meeting, let me double check. Is it?
I don't know what it's running, just run quick. Yeah, fine.
He's available, let me get you up there to him.
So, extra gear award.
Got paid.
The extra gear award is to give somebody go juice, right? Actions that get recognized get repeated. This week we had 1. Correct, it was. So, we gotta do them every single week. We gotta get them in there. So I'm challenging everybody to get 1 in. So,
I think Greg had asked for all of us to at least put 1 in by Saturday.
so, let's do it. If you don't know how to do it, let me know and I will make sure you find out how to do it. So, this week it's gonna go out to Chris, because he's the one that put 1 in. So, that's why you're getting one by default.
By default.
So, not the way I want to be handing them out. So, please, if everybody can commit to me to put 1 in by next week, so that next week we're reading 10 of these things, be much appreciated. New hires and transitions, just letting everybody know, like, so-and-so left, or we're looking for help here, we're trying to grow here. So, we still want to get a helper here for the parts service department. So if you know people, we have the job posted, you know somebody that wants to enter this career, looking for a different opportunity, would be a great fit, let them know. You can go right on our website, there's a spot to apply right there. That's on there as parts and service specialist. So, whether they got experience or not, love to have the opportunity to talk to them. Upcoming events, so September 6th, if it wasn't reiterated before, that's the grand opening. So, we're gonna have vendors here, we're gonna have a twin stunts, they're gonna do a stunt show here. We're gonna have the ATV clubs cooking out. So, it is expected that everybody is here that day. Please and thank you. For us to showcase who we are as a company. And then, just an FYI, we are sponsoring the aqua races this weekend in Sheboygan here. So, our name's gonna be plastered all over there. We're one of the title sponsors with Yamaha's help to do it. So, accountability issues, two things. One, if you are leaving on a day and you are a frontline staff, before we close, email that you are leaving. So that when phone calls come in and things happen, that we can know that, not that we're paging going, where's Chris? And he had left and the only person that knew was Greg or somebody. And then connect. We've gotta make sure all people are responded to by the end of the day. No matter what, I don't care if it's we'll get back to you tomorrow morning, I got your message, I'm still looking into this, whatever it is, that you just touch them going, we heard you and we were working on it. So, if we can make sure to do that and hold each other accountable as a team. Birthdays, anniversaries, again, that's pretty self-explanatory what that is. So, Ryan's 2-year anniversary will be on August 10th. Admin, it's more just stuff that we know that's going on that will be for stuff like payroll is gonna be a day late or something like that because of the banks are closed on a Monday or Thursday or whatever holiday they decide to close on. So you usually put stuff like that on there just so that you don't have a question and that we don't have 10 people asking the same question. Culture card, again, probably the second most important thing of why we are different than other places is that we have these focuses that go, this is who we are, right? So, being approachable, listen intently, be responsive, right? Be patient. This week's.
Typically they come separate.
Put that in your head and go, am I doing that when somebody's coming up to me, right? Like, am I actually paying attention or am I thinking 10 other things while they're talking to me? Or in that case, when they feel like they're talking at me. So,
Right.
and then we will have words from each department starting next week. And that's where the accountability or what's going on with it. So, sales department, what they're pacing, what's events they've got going on, right? What's the focus for the week? What's the great deal? Or hey, we're gonna be transitioning the floor, whatever those things are, but going, this is where the direction of the sales department's going. Same thing with F&I, going through their metrics. And then parts and service is more of like, hey, we got buy one, get one free life jackets. Does everybody know that? Probably not.
Okay.
I think every person that Mike or Nick said it to bought 2 to 4 life jackets. So.
Stone Bill tomorrow?
Stone Bill tomorrow, absolutely not. And then service, right? Are we backed up? Are we looking for work? Are we, hey, this week we're doing a bunch of setup jobs, or hey, this week we're gonna be
Short-staffed.
we're short-staffed because Zach's off on training, whatever it is. It's just going, what's going on? Again, so that everybody knows what's going on. So when we're like, God, why is there so many phone calls? Or where has Zach been? Oh, now we get it. Right, we're all on the same page. So that's it. So that's all I've got. So I appreciate it. Let's have a good week. It's gonna be a busy week. It's gonna be nice out. So let's make it a great one. Okay?
That's the same size.
Go.